Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the folks who joined us last night for the live stream. I know you guys were wanting the giveaway, but Jackal did not hit the price last night. It didn't hit 32 cents. I think I say this as if I'm not very well aware of it, but it did hit it today. So we'll be doing the $4,000 giveaway. Will be Saturday on the stream, and we'll also have Eric on from Astrovault. I'm sure he's got some things to say, but Eric's still a little bit handcuffed, and I don't have to honor anything in particular because I'm not in business with Archway. As a matter of fact, last night was actually kind of nice because I got to sell off all of my Archway. They made a bad decision. The core team, the CEO, the members, everybody, man, they came out uh, pretty aggressively against the proposal for Astrovault, and they got their way. The proposal failed. So the protocol owned liquidity, that's all they were asking for was pull, uh, is not going to happen as the proposal as it's written, and the airdrop to the Archway community is not going to happen either. So everybody got their way. Everybody's happy, and yeah. So how did Archway respond? Now that's actually interesting when you look at, and I'm sure I'm going to get all of my chart people and all of the super brilliant people are going to come in behind me, but considering that everything in the cosmos right now is popping off, and don't get me wrong, I made a bunch of money on this. I made a whole bunch of money on Archway. I was making just some joke buys when it was like 4.5 cents. I was doing it on the stream, and I was just doing it to illustrate that Archway was dragging down Jackal, and it absolutely was because Archway is not performed. But the reason that it really hasn't performed is because there's nothing there. We had a excellent interview with Reese Williams from Juno, and I started it nice and easy, man. I said, "How much does it cost to run your chain?" That's what developers' salaries, validator said, everything, and he said it's about $2.5 million a year to run the chain. And my next question was, how much revenue is the chain generating? And he said between 75 and $100,000 a year. So they're operating at about $2.4 million loss per year. That's Juno. That's in a nutshell. Now the reason is because there's just not a whole hell of a lot built over there. So it leads me over to Archway. So they have basically one app, one thing built over there that's actually generating revenue, and that's Astrovault. So Astrovault wrote up the proposal, said, "Hey, why don't you support your chain decks? We built it here on Archway, so why don't you support your chain decks? We're gonna do some token swaps, AXV for Archway, so that as protocol owned liquidity, it's not alone, protocol owned liquidity, and we'll put it to work. We will use this up. We'll pair it up with other tokens. We'll drag more things over here onto the decks, and all will be well." But Archway said no. They basically came out aggressively against them and said, "No, we don't like this proposal. We don't like it as written, and we're not going to have it." Wallets were over. That's you. That's plebs. That's you and me. That was overwhelming support, man. Like 87% said, yes, let's do that. But they control your core team and your board of directors. They control the Genesis validators because if the Genesis validators don't vote the way they want them to vote, they're just going to pull back those delegations. So they absolutely voted the way that they were told to vote. Pikachu was a good one, man. They actually came out and put a memo in there. The memo was simple, man. Core team and board and core team do not support this proposal. Therefore, down it goes. So that's it. I mean, that's kind of it for them. Now, will they go do Oliver Twist? Is Astrovault going to walk up there hat in hand and say, "Okay, we'll just take whatever you can give us"? I hope not, because then I have to come out against that. It's not really my thing, man. I'm more of a will of the people kind of thing, and I don't want to pull at bureau. And made it really, really clear that Archway is going to be a Politburo, and if they're going to be a Politburo, I have no choice, man. I'll vote with my wallet. I will sell off all of my tokens and let the chips fall. So I'm not sure what they have in mind now. I guess that would be my next question for the Archway people, is what you got now? Because the one revenue generating entity that you have over there, you basically told them, go fuck yourselves. We're not doing it your way. We'll only do it if we do it our way, and that's fine. But it leaves people like me no particular choice. I disagree with it. I didn't get my way. I thought it was I thought the proposal was well written. It made a lot of sense to me. So you guys are going a different way, and that's fine. I'm not going to tell you how to vote, but I will vote with my own wallet. My own wallet says sell it all, move on, and that's kind of what I'm doing. So I hope it works out for them. I hope everything. They have lots of other things in the pipeline, but I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing these big new things that they have in their pipe, and there's a lot of other opportunity out here that with tokens that are not going down. So you know what, we got our money out of it. It was great, but we're gonna move on to something else. Still support Astrovault, man. I got a lot of money on that, just sitting there doing nothing, not earning a nickel, and I don't quite get it why I can support it so much with my own money, but Archway, who did digitally typed up the tokens and got VC funding, why they won't. So it kind of makes me wonder what direction that they're going to be going. It's probably not one that I agree with, so we'll move on. I'm still hoping Juno can pull itself out of the nosedive. I don't know if they're going to, but I sure hope they can. Yeah. Anyway, aside from that, man, look, we're just making money. It's a great big green day. I don't own any Tory. I don't think I will. I don't own any Pika, but you know, if it keeps going up, man, I'm very interested. I don't care if I get in at the very, very bottom. I just care that I make 10%. That's it. That's all I'm trying to make, because 10% of a $50,000 buy is a nice $5,000, and I'll take that for a day's work. That's good enough. Good enough for me. But just a lot of weird things are popping off, and I'm more than happy to. Made a really nice hit over there on Whale. I have no long-term interest in Whale. Don't care about Whale, but if you're gonna pay me 50% more for the tokens than I just paid for them, huge fan of Whale, man. I'm that kind of a shallow person. I just want to make money, man. That's it. So we'll keep looking into them. The little 5K wallet that was started with 4,700 is now 45,000 plus, and those videos are over on the Patreon. You can watch them for $1 a month. That's the cheapest that I could make those things. And we're not a sponsored channel. I got to pay my producer somehow, and that's how we do it. Yeah, that's it, man. I got nothing else really to say on Arch. We'll watch it out. We'll watch it. We'll see what happens next as the stomach turns, but. For me right now, I hold very little, and what I do hold, whatever's left, we were selling it on the live stream last night, so whatever's left will be sold in very short order. Anyway, that's all I can do on that one. So questions, comments, guys, Scott at ThePodocasts.com. I will answer any and all questions, and until next time, please stay safe and please be smart with your money. Cheers.